Hello my dear students, this class is for standard 9 and in this class we are going to have an overview of the chapter 8 from your NCERT textbook, which is motion. So my dear students, you have already gone through various types of motion in your day-to-day life. You have seen different objects moving. The movement of the earth, you have heard that it is around a fixed position or around a fixed axis. You have seen the movement of different type of vehicles. You move, you walk from one place to another. So how are these different types of motion different from each other? When do we call an object to be in motion? All these things we have to study in this chapter. So let us have an overview that what and how are we going to study in this chapter. Okay, so in this chapter we have to discuss about the motion. When do we say the object is said to be in a state of rest or a state of motion? Means you will get the concept of rest and motion, and with this you will come to know the different kind of motion followed by different objects around us. The next step we shall discuss, we shall represent these different types of motion graphically and try to understand the different characteristics, different features of motion. And in order to represent motion graphically, we shall draw distance time graphs and velocity time graphs. Okay, this velocity time graph is also known as speed time graph. After that, we shall come to know that what type of physical quantities are there and why are they divided into different categories like scalar and vector quantities. Okay, what are the differences between these quantities? We shall come to know in this chapter. After that, we shall know distance and displacement. These two words are quite similar to each other. Their meaning is somehow different. Its meaning is different, but they sound similar. Their SI units are also similar, but in what way they are different, we shall come to know in this chapter. We have to clear this concept. Okay, we have discussed about uniform and non-uniform motion, which type of motion or when an object will be said to be in uniform or non-uniform motion. While moving from one place to another, we say that object is having some kind of speed or some kind of velocity. So if someone is saying that an object is moving with some velocity and the other object is said to be moving with some different speed, what are the differences between these two terms, speed and velocity? Are they really different or are they really same? In this chapter we shall clear this concept also. After moving through speed and velocity, we shall discuss acceleration and equations of uniformly accelerated motion. This rate of change of velocity is known as acceleration, and how this acceleration affects the motion and how do we represent different uniformly accelerated motion in graphical method. We shall come to know and we shall write all the different equations involved with it. Okay, and we shall represent all these equations and try to get some expression using graphical method as well. And in the last topic of this chapter will be uniform circular motion. How does an object moving in a circular track or moving in a circular path exhibits uniform circular motion? Okay, so this is an overview of this chapter, and you will get individual videos of all these topics in the next classes. Thank you. Have a nice day.